founding Titan, and this is the form that is kind of half formed, half deformed from that one specific scene in Season 3. It looks like a big mess of random blocks, but if you know what it looks like, then you'll recognize it. This was a bit of a hard thing to design because there's not much information on this specific shape. It says that Uri's Titan is 13 meters tall. However, when you compare it to the people in the scene, it looks way bigger than that. At least this deformed version does. And so I tried to build it on scale based on just the frames that were drawn. So it's hard to tell exactly how tall or long it should be, but a version of that. If you've seen some of my other tutorials, you'll probably know about the invisible item frames and the world edit tricks that I use. Some can all be made in vanilla. For all those wondering, and anyone that is watching this video somewhat recently, the next tutorial is going to be on the Cart Titan, and actually the next 3 are all going to be on the Cart Titan. There's going to be one part for each different. The first one is going to be the barrels and stuff, the second one is going to be the guns, and then the third one is going to be the giant cannon. And I was kind of having a hard time deciding if I was going to do one base Cart Titan and then put everything on top of the same one, or if I was going to make a separate take off and replace the backpack thing. So I'm going to be doing 3 separate tutorials. So for anyone wondering, that's what's going to happen next. Alright, now let's get started. For the materials, this is all the stuff that you're going to need. Additionally, I have these torches, which are not actually going to be part of the build, they're just to light up the inside, so nothing spawns in there. Here's some additional information, and now let's get started. And right away we're going to see that this is way different from a lot of the other Titan tutorials that I've done. And this one is sideways laying down, half deformed, so yeah, it's going to have a lot more per layer, but it's not going to be nearly as tall as some of the other ones. Some of the darker reds like that, the crimson hyphae, also some fences which are going to be like bones. And it's going to be almost mirrored on the other side. Almost, but not quite. Open trapdoor right there. And some fences alternating, so none of them are connecting like that. A wall right there. Another wart. And some other blocks. Full granite block right there, another quartz, white terracotta, sandstone, white terracotta again, and then stairs going like that. Just going to be like the nose, that's the chin, that's the top of the head. Just think of a head, but sideways. That's what that is. So that's the whole first layer done. Now for the second layer, let's start over here again. We've got mostly birch, but sometimes it switches over to oak. Got some red blocks, trapdoors right there. 3 walls. Oops, that was the wrong one. Another open gate. Alright, looks like the candles, you can't place them on stairs. Alright, torch right there and torch right there. You can just put those anywhere, as long as it lights up the inside. Stairs are going like that, and then trapdoor, carpet, slab, stair, that's going to be like the ear. And that's the head, pretty much done. Open gate like so. And whenever you're going to place the can like that, and then you can just replace it and go back like that. Last bit, we've got this arm which is sticking out. And it'll be going higher. Expanding like that way. That layer's done. Now let's continue with the arm. The granite block is sort of like a transition from the sandstone to the red, the dark red. Same with jungle trapdoors. If you want to do it, you can add some glass as this carpet light right there. Some candle that way, and you can't change it. Then you can do something like that. Oops. And then place 2 so it's going the right direction. Then you can get rid of that and then put it back, and then the rail should stay in the right spot. Stair right there, trapdoor. And then this is sort of rounding out to the top now. Oops. 2 trapdoors right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some more of these fences, which are now kind of curving up. I don't like to have them like that because that looks a bit too square. So just imagine temporary block. Break it and then put it back. Candles, do not worry, the candles will not fall once you break the block that they're on. Some more fences. And that's it for that layer. Now we're getting towards the top. More of the hand. Stained glass, it's hard to see. So that is what that is. We're not going any darker, so no gray or black. It's mostly just white anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. If you want, you can also just use 1. But I'm using 4 to kind of look like it's one bigger thing. And you can also use any custom heads, like right here, which would also do the trick. So if you want to get like a sandstone texture, you can do that. Rails here, same thing from this applies. If it's not the right direction, you can use. And then getting those on the top. These stairs are gonna have like the bones sticking out. So that's what the purpose of the stairs are, and also the candles. So right here, 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 and here. There's gonna be like bumps sticking out. Alright, a full block of glass right there. Some glass panes. Like that. Compared to the other ones, it's just 1 block above that. 2 right there. And then to finish off the hand, almost. We've got that. 1 layer up. And layer. Like so. And that is the entire thing now done. I mentioned it earlier, but there's no invisible item frames or command only blocks. So this should be pretty easy to make in vanilla Minecraft. And also, you can add some details, like you can add Uri sticking out right here, and then you can add like Kenny in the hand.